and turn it off at the same time. Hello, everybody. How is everybody today? I've got my beautiful friend from England, and Ellis Angels. Everybody, give her a thumbs up and say hi. All right, I'm going to make sure I've got this on. According to this, I'm not live, but I will be. I don't know why the time on, like Anne said here, Anne Marie, 3 or 4 o'clock, and it's 3 o'clock. But for some reason, oh, we're here. Here we are. I'm good. Okay, we're good. So I want to say hi to Anne Marie and Mary Kath. We'll see how many people we get in here today. We're just going to play it by ear. And yeah. And so Anne and I always love to come out here and do our thing. And she was so good and kind to come out here because it's nighttime over there. She's 5 hours ahead of me. And so what are you, about 8 o'clock, 8:15?
8 o'clock, yeah, just after 8, yeah.
Yeah. So we may be out here an hour at least. Usually her and I are out here to an hour and a half before I look at the time and I go, yikes, let's get out of here. It's getting late. Yeah, now we're live. Hi, Gaze. How are you? So we're going to see, Anne, how many people come in. We start off with my list going here. And welcome, Gaze. I haven't seen you in a while. And yeah, everybody gets excited, when I say you're going to come out with me. And, Mary, there's a Mary over in Ireland, and she said, oh, I'm going to do what I can do to get out and watch you too. And they get all excited. They love seeing you. Here comes our Tammy.
Tammy. Oh, hi, Tammy.
Comes. She's my monitor usually. Mm-hmm. Nice to see you, Tammy. Thanks. So we're and all the green are people that have signed up and they're members on my channel. So
lovely.
When you see that color, you know who they are. And I try to, thanks, Tammy. I try to do them first if I can, unless the super chat comes in, and they all know those are the room rules. I have to do the super chats first. But anybody in green here today are my members to my channel. And they're not really getting an awful lot in the back office lately, but they're so kind to just subscribe. And I'm trying to figure out what extra things I can put out there for people where they get it exclusive, Yeah. So I was just talking to Anne about her weather over there, because over in Europe, they've had an awful lot of rain, storms, high seas, floods, and she's inland, right?
Yeah, right in the middle. So,
yeah. So how far are you from Birmingham?
Birmingham, I would say about 3 hours, something like that.
Because they're kind of inland too, right?
Yes, that's in the middle.
And they're renowned for what? Industrial, yeah, that type of thing, right? Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, you're not near them. 3 hours isn't bad, but yeah, I get it. So even inland, you've had these horrific winds and storms, and so I was talking to her about it, and she's saying, "Well, as we speak, it's hitting the window now," and so they're getting another one here coming in. So but you said it's common this time of year, right?
Yeah. It's to be expected, and they're much more effective at weather forecasting now, aren't they? Because they've got more.
They can warn us, right?
Technical things, so they can be a bit more specific as to where to watch out for it. So I think that's a fantastic thing, really.
I was watching the news today about Iceland getting because Iceland is nothing but volcanoes, right? And they were evacuating 4,000 people because you just never know when it's going to happen, right? There's Heather, Indigo Jaguar, Intuitive Arts. Everybody say hi to her and please check her out. So Anne, while the room's picking up, I want you to tell them a little bit about you and what started you to get into making your own deck. Now, I like the story about where you were working and you had a jar that had little things in that jar. So you might want to tell them about that.
Yeah. Let me think, over 20 years now, I've been absolutely fascinated and loved the subject of angels and angel cards. Totally unrelated to that, I worked for a school and I was on the reception desk of the school. That was my job. I wasn't a teacher. I was office staff. And so we had 600 children, over 60 staff, anybody else who just fancied coming to school, it was the busiest job, and I loved it because I saw people all day long, and that's my thing, just interacting with people. And I wasn't allowed to have any sweets or any little treats on the reception desk. You know, sometimes in a nice hotel they've got nice little bowl of sweets or something. Well, I wasn't allowed to do that because the children weren't supposed to have sweets. So I came up with an idea, and I found this lovely little box, and I filled it full of little life-affirming quotes, like, "You've got this, have a great day, your smile makes a real difference to somebody else."
Did you make these out personally yourself?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So I wrote about maybe 50 or 60, and I also took some really famous ones, but referenced who'd written it.
Yeah,
and I used to print them out on these little bits of paper and fold them up and put them in the box. And it was called the Little Box of Loveliness. And people used to come in and just, "Oh, have you got the box today? Where's the box?" And I used to find these little sayings all over school, on windowsills and everywhere. And that was the start, because what I did then, a lovely friend said, "Look, make it into an angel card deck. Draw a picture of an angel for every little quote." So I thought, right, I think I will. And long way down the road, that was the first ever deck, and that's now my mini mindfulness deck.
That's amazing.
And then on the back of that, I then put a message on it, so it was a little bit more specific. And that deck has suits in it. That's the mini messages deck.
Yeah.
And then I got, a bit more confident and thought, right, well, I'll do an oracle deck, and here's this oracle deck. That's the Time to Shine deck. Again, bit more depth, bit more detail. This one's got suits in it, like a tarot deck, and it's got all the meanings.
So thought is the deck, wisdom's a deck. Yeah, it's a suit rather. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's got all the 5 suits of the tarot.
Yeah. But she calls them different things.
Yeah. So thought in this, it's to. So when you're learning how to use this, it's like thought is the swords suit, and it's all about how you think.
Yeah.
So this is a very sort of a simple way, but it's learning the tarot when you don't realize you're doing it.
Yeah.
Because all of the meanings are on the bottom of the card. So
yeah.
And then I just got that made, and we went into lockdown, and I thought, I was just getting ready to go out and, ta-da!
Yeah, you're excited, yeah.
So I thought, well, nobody's going anywhere and nobody's going to be doing anything. I may as well do another deck. And I did. This is the one, the Teacup Tarot. That was the result of that. And that's a full tarot deck. And it took me about a year to do just the illustrations of it.
Yeah, because you drew everything yourself, and you had to use your imagination to do it. And they are different. I mean, from a regular tarot deck, if you were to hold up the 3 of Swords, well, your card would be so much different in your suit. We know what it is. So you had to use your imagination. And the thing that I love about those decks is you made them, it's like they're softer.
Yes.
They're not, you don't call the death card the death card. And you don't call the swords the sword. You call them pencils.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cute, because
I didn't want a weapon. When I was drawing, I knew I had all these, I knew I had 14 to draw. Yeah. And I just thought, I cannot put together, for myself personally, I cannot put together a deck with a weapon in it. It's just not me. So I thought, what can I do that's got a point on it? Sort of, it's got to be sharp, hasn't it? Because it's all about thought and the way you think.
Yeah.
That's just, look, that's the original artwork there. Look.
Oh, look at that, guys. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing.
And it's in my desk all the time. I've got it right next to me here.
So what
that's how the teacup.
Did you use markers?
I used
or crayons?
Freehand pencil.
Wow.
And then there's some special crayons that you can get, which are watercolor crayons. So do you remember when you were little and you colored in? So you then color it all in.
Yeah.
And then I have a special watercolor paintbrush, and when you paint over the crayon, it pops the color really brightly.
That's amazing.
And
Are you so Heather, Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. Heather does artwork, and she does beautiful abstract artwork, and she uses oils and whatever.
oh,
And she
wow.
tells them. So she's probably listening very intently
Yeah.
to how she made her cards. And you might want to think about that, Heather, because you could be making, you're so gifted and talented, you could be making your own artwork for your cards now. And when you have the time or the resources to have them published, because she did them herself, I could tip you off to Anne, and she could probably guide you through that process. She's in England. Hi, Mary, but she has that ability, and I mean, I have the same thing. I have some cards, but I can't boast that I did them. They were done. They were done by a girlfriend of mine, and I bet you I can't find. Here they are. They were done by a girlfriend of mine who's a minister at a church. And I said, I want you to do something here where it says divine angel guidance, where I want you to do it so they're kind of angels, and they're an oracle deck. Okay. So here's one here. Today is a brand new day. Okay. Yeah. So very similar to how you did yours, whimsical. She did these.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
So, yeah. And on the back is this. So I don't have enough of them. She's going to have to make me more, because I said to her, oh, just make me 22. Well, you really need like over 40, right? And so she even made the box. She's so gifted. And, you know, she did the box, and she has a pocket here. And I mean, she's so talented. This girl, I don't know where she finds the time to do these crafty things, but she was so excited to do it. And I've yet to do that and get it going. But anyway, this was a couple of years ago she did that. And I think I mentioned that to you, but you said you could help me eventually when I decide to do it. Yeah. So Heather, you could be sitting there and making artwork for cards, and you could be doing yours completely different. They don't have to be angels or anything, but whatever comes to mind, you could be doing this same thing, because she's got this innate talent, right? Yeah. And I think yours I just love yours because they're so whimsical and cute.
And I thought, well, what I wanted to create was a tarot deck that everybody can use without any fear, or sometimes it gets misunderstood. And I thought, if I can make a deck that anybody can pick up, that feels really lovely and really light and really relatable to, that was what I wanted to do. And I had them all written out in a ledger book, which I've got here, each card in order, and how I thought it was going to happen. Yeah. Was I wanted to do each one in order. I didn't want to dot about the whole deck. So I had some ideas for quite a few, and I would write those in and think, oh, well, when I get to that card, that's what I'm going to draw. But there were some, and I was finishing one drawing the night before, just doing the fine lining. That's what I did at the end with little tiny markers, just to sharpen up the picture. And I would have no idea what the next card was going to be. And I don't normally work like that. And I used to say to the angels, I don't normally work like this. I really would like at least two ahead. Yeah. And then I know where I'm going with this. And I'd go to it, and I think there was one day I just hadn't a clue. And I just thought, I just don't know what to do. And it was the temperance card. And
did you hear that? Heather, did you hear that? Temperance card.
Yeah, I thought I still haven't got an idea. So I said to the angels, what I'll do, I said, I'll go for a walk, and when I get back from my walk, I know that I will have my idea. And so I did. So I went for a little 2-mile walk, and suddenly out of nowhere, when I was thinking about something else, like we were having friends around, what I was going to do for a dessert or something like that, completely unrelated. The fruit salad idea came into my head, and I thought, mixing ideas together. That was the little thing I was trying to draw. How do you draw mixing ideas together? Yeah. And on the temperance card, I can't just find it here because it's all shuffled in with everything else.
Yeah, but I know the card because I've used them.
Yeah, there she is.
She's sitting there. She's standing at a table, and she's got the fruit in the bowls and everything. Yeah.
She's mixing all the fruit together, mixing her ideas together. So there we are. That's
Okay.
how it works. So that's how it works for me. And it was the
one more
loveliest
thing, because it's very interesting, guys. One more thing I wanted to tell us about is her new platform for selling her cards. Listen to this.
You know, I only wish I'd had this idea myself.
Yeah, we'd be a millionaire over.
I would. It's called Deckable Cards, Deckible, Deckable Cards. And this lovely gentleman, Nick Kellett, has devised this. He's obviously a clever technician and very good with computers and everything. And what he has done is you download your card decks onto this platform called Deckable Cards, and people can download your deck onto their phone or their tablet, so they don't have to carry around the
deck in their hand,
the deck in the handbag or anything like that. It's on your phone, it's on your tablet, it's on your computer, wherever you go. And he's devised this platform where you can draw cards, you can shuffle them, you can mix the decks together, you can do all sorts of different spreads. So say if you're on holiday or away from anywhere, you could just it's on your phone, just pick 3 cards. What's my message for today? And there you have it. So that's a digital.
Couldn't you do a reading for someone too that way if you were to? Yeah,
absolutely.
So you could, call in spirit, bless the cards there, and just hit shuffle and say, I need this message for, let's say, Mr. Maurice, and it would shuffle the deck for you and bring those cards up.
Yeah,
direct, because you and I speak directly to the spirit and to angels. So, and we trust that. That's how we.
So the cards will come up, like you'll see the back of the card like that.
Yeah.
And then you just tap on the screen and it flips the cards over.
Oh,
it's so clever. I mean, I've got them on my little iPad thing, and I will go in and just look. And it sounds awful, but I play around with my own decks, and I'm through. You know what I mean? And I do little readings.
Fun for you now, to have that there. So it's amazing. So she, you can still buy her cards as well. If you look at her channel and ELLIS Angels, and you check her out there, you'll be able to see how you can physically buy her decks, or you can do this virtually. Now I want to bring Mary Murphy. Beautiful Mary's over in Ireland, and she said, I have a set of Anne's cards, folks, and they are fantastic.
Oh, bless you, Mary. Thank you.
Yeah. So you see, there you go. So they are, and I wanted to share this with you guys because a lot of you have seen Anne. She comes out on my channel, and we love to work together. And when I bring people out on my channel, I do this to promote them. I know you guys pay me for super chats and that for readings, which goes to me. But Anne comes out, and after she's been out here, I'll say to her, okay, how many new subscribers did you get? And she's always got some new ones coming in.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to get her up to that beautiful magic number of 1,000 subscribers. So then she's eligible to have that super chat button below. Now I need to address Mary Murphy again, because she said she's tried to. This is different. I'm not like, you don't have to go into my website like you do Charlotte's, Mary. You just go down to the bottom of the page where you see that $sign and click on it, and it will take you to a page where you can submit your $5 for, or whatever you want for your reading, and you can pay for it here. That's how people do it. So I know some people say, go to my website, pay me on my PayPal. You don't have to do that with me. Okay. So, and, we all know, you and I know, that Charlotte is doing her things differently right now. So anyway, that's, if you want one, that's how you do it. And Mr. Maurice here, he's done it. Where are you, Mr. Maurice? He's gone in and he's hit that button, and that's how you see how he's showing up here. Okay. So just go to the little $sign, and I'm not pressuring you to do this, but if you claim you tried and you couldn't, that's how you do it. Okay. So a lovely gift for someone for Christmas, folks. They have the angel illustrations. Yes, they do. And actually right on my desk is her little mindful ones, and on them they're amazing. Gentleness and healing, and they're all little angels. She's got little crowns on them. They're adorable. And I had these out on my desk because I want to, I'm doing the Pisces vibe, daily vibe. That's just an addition to my channel. And so I do all oracle messages except on the weekend. And then I throw out 3 tarot cards on the weekend. But I've had some great response with the Pisces, because Pisces are my biggest followers. But all the other signs are out there too. So yeah, that's Mr. Maurice. Isn't he a doll? He's such a nice guy too. So, all right. So right now, I wanted to let you know a little bit about my beautiful friend Anne, and how she started off with her lovely little nice notes on her desk at work. And Anne Marie stuttered here. She would understand that because she works for the Board of Education and she's in the office. She's not a teacher either. And so she could relate to that. Oh. If you're Anne Marie, do you actually have interaction? Do you get to see the kids come? Do you see the kids around, or just are you sort of in your office where the kids don't come in? Like, you don't get a detention and they have to come in the office or anything. Things are so different today, right? I mean, it's not like the old days. But anyway, yeah. Okay, Mary, go for it, honey, whatever. It'll show up just like his did. Anyhow, so we're going to start off, because you know what we do here. Everybody in the chat room is eligible for a few cards, a maximum of 3 cards just for being in the room. And we will start off with our people who are part of who have joined my channel. But because Mr. Maurice has actually physically paid for a little mini reading, he comes first. So, you guys know that's the rule anyway. So, so what do the cards see for me in my current job and finances in general? So this is his focus right now. Mr. Maurice, we can predict that he's not going to be asking about anything else, but his finances are very important. As no, you don't interact with the children, administration only. So that's where Anne Marie does too. So, but isn't that a cool idea, Anne Marie, with having that jar? You could have a big brandy snifter or a pretty jar with all these little, even for ourselves, right? To sit there and pull one out and say, okay, get a hold of yourself, smile more today, or some crazy thing, right? Don't sweat the small stuff, or this too will end. To sit and do that, I think would be amazing. And that was like my download messages, right? I asked Spirit, I bought a deck that was blank, and I got my magic marker out and I said, okay, Spirit, I need you to tell me what should be on these cards. And it's just amazing. And so I have all of these cards here, So, okay, are you ready, my dear?
I'm ready.
Okay, you go first, then.
Do you want to go first? Right,
yep.
Lovely. So, the Sun card is the first card that's come out for you. And this is absolutely lovely, because this is you reaping the rewards of your hard work. The picture on the card, look, our lovely angels, sunflowers, they've come out, she's watering them, she's planted them as little seeds, and now this is the harvest coming in. So rewards after hard work. The 10 of Pencils card comes in and says the situation is improving, and here you are climbing this ladder of success. With every little step up the ladder, things improving. And your final card, the King of Pencils. Now, the kings are authority figures, and the King of Pencils is very clear thinking, very logical, very much an expert in financial issues, complex paperwork, legal issues, anything like that. The King of Pencils would be somebody who you could turn to for specific advice on something that's quite complicated. So the advice is there for you. The success, the improvement, the situation improving is there for you. You may need to talk to somebody who is just well versed in complex financial issues. Just a little bit of advice there as well. And the 3 of Pencils card, just at the end, I pulled a 4th one for you, is about healing, moving on, and a momentum forward. So I hope that helps.
Wow, that's amazing. This is crazy. She tried to go in and make a payment like Mr. Maurice did, and it said her credit card's coming up that she's based in Argentina. Isn't that crazy? She's in Ireland, for gosh sakes, right? So I'm going to give you my website if you want to still do this. Okay. Mary, go in there and you can just go into the PayPal and just submit your amount you want. Okay, sweetheart. And once you've done it, just say done if it goes through. I don't need to go check it. I trust you. We're good friends. I know you're good for it. But try that, okay? So just go in. There's my website. You can go in and my services are there. But there's a PayPal button at the top. Don't go into the services because that's the prices for my regular readings. These are much more reasonable here. So just go into the PayPal. When it pops up, you can go in and submit the amount. Okay. Yeah. I use PayPal too. It's much safer, sweetheart. So yeah. So just go in there and you can do that. Okay. So just let me know when it's done. Okay. And you can let me know what you did. Okay. So Mr. Maurice, so much like Anne has said, she had the sun card. You've got the 3 of cups, and that is celebration. That's good news about things happening. You might be getting together, of course, with friends, colleagues, or people that you're close to, and you're going to want to celebrate something beautiful here. So know that I think you're going to find that you're going to see a clear sight line coming into you when it comes to in the near future, when it comes to finances in general. Now, you've been feeling as though you're hanging in limbo because this is the hangman, and often you feel as though you're waiting for something. You feel as though you're lacking something. You feel as though things aren't moving quick for you. But always know that when this shows up, it's a temporary state of energy. Okay. You're not going to be here forever. And you're going to be able to get down there because again, you've got third eye chakra on this, and you're going to be able to get down there and go after your goals, or you're going to see some progress at work. You are the star. Dream big. Okay. In the center position, you've got the star, and this is about hope and recognition and being inspired with your creativity. So just know that you need to keep your faith here and dream big. Don't be afraid. I always say to people, you are the star on your own stage. You're the headliner. Market yourself, keep yourself out there, keep yourself current. If you're gainfully looking for new employment, keep those resumes going, or just keep yourself busy because you've got the 8 of Pentacles coming in next. And we know that the 8 of Pentacles is all about you putting your head down to the grindstone and working on your job and your career, trying to prove yourself, trying to let the powers that be know what you're capable of doing. Okay. So keep doing that. But sometimes this has to do with being self-employed. If you're considering that, it could be a new job on the horizon coming into you. But this is about you being committed and dedicated to either go out there and get yourself currently active looking, or trying to prove to the powers that be at work that you deserve everything that you're going to be getting. Okay. Now, coming in at your final card is what do we got? The Page of Wands. So you're going to be hearing some news. Wands are all about taking action. And we know that the pages are the beginnings of that, the baby steps towards these particular goals. And there's going to be good news coming in. So you need to stay optimistic. There could be a new project. It could be something new at work, a different job description. You could be asked, somehow they tell me you might be asked at work to take some sort of new form of study or learn something new at work. Okay. You could be doing that where you feel as though you're apprenticing to take something new. Okay. But by doing that, you are proving to the powers that be at work that you're capable of doing that work. So this is about you realizing that there's something new coming in. You're the star. This slow-mo isn't going to last forever. And because of your hard work, you'll have reason to celebrate. So it's all good news. I don't think I've ever had a bad reading on you, Mr. Maurice, when you've come in with these questions about your finance and career. So interesting, right? Yeah, you got that card today too. Okay. Hi, Damara. Hello, my darling. Meet our songbird, our professional singer and entertainer. This woman amazes me. She's walked and sat with some of the greats, and I'm talking about people like Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey. I can't go on about all the entertainers that she has walked with, sat with, entertained with. She is phenomenal. And she's very well seasoned, and she's absolutely gorgeous too. So Damara lives in New York City, and she still sings and entertains for another famous entertainer in New York City called the Sugar Bar. So if you're on Facebook, punch in the Sugar Bar and it will bring it up. And every Thursday you can see Damara and the gang sing live. It's interesting, eh? So Damara, My beautiful friend, Amara, you're in the room. So I hope that helps, Mr. Maurice. You certainly, you haven't had a bad reading yet when it comes to, I've listened to others as well, where I want to get out of this one. How do I hide? Okay, here we go. Even when you've been in other rooms, I've heard you ask about finance and career, and none of them come up bad. So you're okay. You're secure. Okay. All righty. So, okay. Yes, a show on December the 15th. Yeah, that's amazing. I've seen you on social media. That's great. We'll have to tune in and do that. So, okay, let's go back here. And oh, Christine, I didn't see you come in the room. I got to put you on this list. Sorry. I'm doing a lot of talking here. Okay, scrolling back. So Anne Marie, and Mary Cass is here too, but Anne Marie was was the first one in my room that came in, and she is a member on my channel. So Anne Marie, you're going to get 3 cards here, and we'll see what spirit brings up for you, what message you need to hear. Okay, so whatever you're guided to use, you can use Oracle, your tarot, whatever you feel like using. You know that, Anne. You've got carte blanche to how you want to do this. Okay. Okay, Anne Marie, you're not going to laugh about this. Okay, so basically you've got she's not going to want to hear this. You've got the 9 of Wands. This is you worrying, constantly having a concern about a certain issue in your life, and you and I know what that is. So, when this shows up, it's making you be aware that you have to be courageous. You have to learn from this. You have to let go of this battle weary feeling and start living your life for you right now, and try to clear your mind of this stress that you've been going through. And I can't imagine what you've had to go through. And there's 2 stuck here, so we're going to take them. Look at this. There's a meaning here coming in. So, let go of your worries at bedtime. Okay. Promise me you're going to do something that will de-stress you. Drink a gallon of chamomile chamomile tea, or something that's going to help calm you down when you go to bed at night. Cause I just see you worrying all the time. And I know, but I'm going to tell you something. That card that was stuck underneath the Page of Swords is the Judgment card. And you know what I always say about that, okay? There's going to be some reevaluation going on, and there's going to be a brand new beginning. And usually when the Judgment card comes in, it means somebody or you are going to get a second chance for something here. So this is beautiful. And there's going to be an awakening. There's going to be some decisiveness, and things are going to come in. But it was underneath the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, and we know what that means, delays. So you're still waiting to hear what's going to happen. But what's going to happen is the Ace of Wands, and that's a brand new beginning. Yes, and you had that one too, didn't you, Heather? So Heather came in, and I did a mini reading on Heather before I came out here with you, Anne. So, it's going to be good news, okay? It's going to come in, but we're still in this darn waiting period, but the Judgment call is going to be made, and that's a second chance. So try not to worry so much, okay?
Okay, so thank you, Brenda. The first card I have for you is the Lover's card. Now, this is interesting because this is all about choices and decisions. And it's choices made carefully from the heart. And if we look at the angel, look, she's looking at all the little rose trees here. And she's deciding which one she would really like. So decisions, choices made from the heart. What would you really like? These are decisions that are carefully thought through with an element of emotion attached to them. In how will that make me feel? And really moving forward with a decision that makes you feel good. The 5 of Pentacles comes in, and this is about making new plans and new ideas, and it's a new way forward. And look, I don't know whether you can see, she's closed this little gate here that says learn from experience. She's been there, she's done that, she's had the t-shirt. Now that gate has closed. That's just what she's done on the card. But look, she's moving forward now. New ideas, new plans, new ways forward. Taking all that experience and wisdom along with her, and she's on her way. Card 20, reflection, reminds you to realize how far you've come, realize how well you've done, realize what you've actually achieved. And our lovely angel here, look, she's having a cup of tea and a slice of sponge cake while she's thinking about this, but she can see this signpost that says climb to new heights. So here you are in all of this, asking where to next. Where do I want to go? Which way do I want to move forward? New plans, new ideas, new ways forward. And the 6 of coins is the pennies from heaven card. Here come all those wonderful new opportunities. Once you're open to those and you've decided, made your choices, the pennies from heaven start to manifest. Things that you've been hoping for, dreaming of, coming into view. So I hope that helps. Thank you.
That was a great reading for you, Anne-Marie. Okay, we're moving on to do Gaze, and then Tammy, and then Damara. And these are all people who have members on my channel, and that's why they're lit up in green. And so we're doing them first, and then we'll be going back to do the rest of you. So hang in. Welcome, Sazi. Nice to see you in my room. I think you're new to me. Mary, are you still here? Are you still back in the office fighting with PayPal? Are you still here, my darling? Or did you say I'm out of here? Stay in the room because you'll definitely get some cards whether you pay for me or not. So, okay. Anne-Marie, you're welcome, sweetheart. So, you know, I hate it. Every time I read you, it's this darn waiting period, you know. But at the end of the day, it sounds good. So, okay, let's see what we have for Gaze. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, you go ahead.
I'll go then. Right. Thank you. Moving on and feeling good. That's what this 6 of Pencils card is all about. So if we look at the card, look, she's got her back to us. And not only has she made her mind up, she's on her way. So moving forward, feeling good about it. This card very often shows up if things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit stalled. Not anymore. The 2 of Teacups shows up, and this is a mindfulness card that reminds you to be very clear in your conversation and discussion with other people. So it's about speaking and listening and making sure that you both clearly understand one another. The Justice card is you moving forward, doing what you know is the right thing to do. So following the moral compass, focusing on those lovely qualities of integrity, honesty, fairness, allow those to lead the way. And the Queen of Wands comes in with an absolutely lovely dose of confidence, saying, yes, you can. You can do this, no problem. Look, she can manifest anything she wants when she needs it. And the lovely energy surrounding this Queen, it's almost like she goes, yes, I can, you just watch me. So there's a lovely sassiness that goes along with this card. And this is you with that confidence, moving on and feeling good.
I love that Queen because her and the Queen of Swords, she's always the one I tell everybody she flips the bird at. The finger goes up because she's walked through the fire, right? She's come out the other side. And all those people that doubt her, she just, like you said, says, watch me. So that confidence is so important right now. Beautiful. Okay, so Gaze. I got the Knight of Wands. So something could be happening very quickly. This is about fast moving energy, having to make fast and quick, but decisive and careful decisions and choices right now. You're going to feel ambitious about going towards something. I want you to realize that This could also be somebody coming in here. And I always call this Knight of Wands the player, because he likes to make an entrance. He comes charging in real quick. He gets what he wants, and then he goes out the back door. It's like those shotgun houses. Front door leads to the back, and he's gone. So if somebody could come in very quickly right now, because, into your life right now, think about it. Okay. If you want to have something happen really quick, it's possible in a relationship. But I also use caution with this card, because you could be asked to have to act on a situation, an event, or something, a project or whatever. And you've got to think on your feet. So take your little voice of wisdom with you, and do not sign or do anything in haste without being careful and correct and accurate. You've got the Fool. The Fool says you're nobody's fool, of course, but you're also, that's the card of being prepared. Don't jump off that cliff without checking your parachute. You've heard me say this. And that means cross your T's and dot your I's before you go after this. But the universe is giving you a little gentle nudge saying, hey, you're almost ready to go after what you want. Keep working on it and you'll be there. Because here comes your gift card, the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is often give and take, push, pull energy. And you could be going through negotiations with people. You could be bargaining and bartering with people. But it's also about charitable things that could be coming in. You could be getting involved in some sort of nonprofit charitable organization. This is the time of year we often do that. We think about these times of the year for those less fortunate. But you could be giving something to help somebody else, or you could be receiving a gift coming in for you. Now, the oracle message from the answers from my guides messages, which you see me do, you got like attracts like. So I think you may be connecting with somebody, and maybe it is this fast moving Knight of Wands coming in, and you actually might connect with this person quite well. But remember something. Keep your options open. What we throw out into the universe with our energy will come bouncing back to us. So whatever you want to attract to you, make sure you're the one that's setting this precedence by example. Okay. So those are the cards I got for you, gays. All righty. And we're going on to Tammy. Oh, Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. I didn't see you come in here. I got to put you down too. Yeah, these are free cards coming in, Tammy, right now. Yeah. So we're just giving you a little bit of a general. I'm just taking 3 cards here, and Spirit asked me to pull an oracle as well. So they're not based on any question that you would be having in your mind. And that's a super chat. You know the protocol. You've been here for a long time. Hi, Doug. Welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, there's Doug, Ann.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead with Tammy, or shall I?
No, you go ahead. You're ready, because I'm keeping
right. Lovely. Tammy, thank you. Opportunity for a wonderful new start. This is the Ace of Wands card showing up. So new beginnings, new start. This card says, what are you waiting for? Now the Moon card comes up next, and this card just reminds you that when you're setting off on this lovely new opportunity, make sure that you know all the information about it, because there might be something that you don't know yet. So there's some homework for you to do. It could be involving volunteering or charitable work, or working where you are caring and helping other people. This King of Teacups card, the energy that surrounds it, absolutely. He personifies loving kindness and generosity, and sharing that with other people so that they feel loved and cared for. The Ego card says, don't let any old negativity or any old habits of thought, any doubt, any fear, any guilt hold you back. Really time to focus on optimism and positivity and self-belief. And I also pulled a Time to Shine deck. This could involve working with somebody else, working together alongside somebody else. So positive partnership there, and knowing that you're on track. So wonderful new start. Make sure you've done your homework and you know all the information could well be to do with charitable work, volunteering, some sort of area where other people feel better because of your lovely contribution. Don't be frightened. Don't let anything hold you back. And could well be working alongside somebody else as well. So I hope that's helpful, Tammy. Thank you.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Welcome, Ivan Williams. Ivan, in order to have any personal questions answered, you have to go down to the little dollar sign in the bottom and make a minimum of a $5 super chat donation. And then we'll focus on doing a mini reading. Right now, we're just giving out a few cards to people in the room, and they're just general. They're not focused on anything in particular. Okay. Okay. So my beautiful friend, Tammy, what I've got here for you, my darling, is you've got the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is about somebody possibly returning from your past. You could be connecting with someone that is at a distance, or you reconnecting with someone that you might not have seen in a long time ago, a long time. But these are, you could also be just reflecting on it and thinking about your past as well. You could also be focusing on children. There could be children, your grandchildren, children around you in the family that you're going to be entertaining and being around as well. But I think you're going to be sharing your gifts and things like that with each other. So reconnecting. Now, you've got the Four of Cups. You could be feeling as though you might be thinking about the past when things make you feel melancholy and maybe even a bit sad. You might have some regrets here when you're thinking about your past. But generally, this card is the card that says you feel as though you're missing out on an opportunity here. And the reason is, I call this, you can't see the forest for the trees. In other words, there's things all around you that you need to focus on, those little details, in order for you to get rid of this feeling. Keep your mind and your options open to differences. Don't be wearing, putting yourself in a box and keeping yourself there where you're not open to look around at everything from a different perspective. The Two of Wands comes in, and you might be at a crossroads where there's two paths that you might have to make a decision about options and planning and things like that. You might be between a rock and a hard spot, Tammy, where you feel, should I stay or should I go? Should I do this or should I do that? So you also have this feeling of wanderlust. You may be wishing more than anything, you could just pack a suitcase and go away somewhere. I keep that in mind. You've got, again, this one came up for you, and that's the Knight of Wands. So fast moving action, being hasty, things coming in quick decisions, but taking your little voice of wisdom with you and being careful. But maybe you're going to get invited to go somewhere in a big hurry, and you might have to pack that little bag. Now, what you've got here for your Moonology card is you and your loved ones are safe. And this is a new moon in Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer or not. But the bottom line is, we know that new moons are where we start fresh. You've already purged and cleaned out with the full moon. Now you're going forward, and you're able now to go forward in a positive direction. Start and know that everybody around you, if you've had any concerns, everybody's going to be taken care of. You're being watched over. And I know especially you, Tammy, because you're so gifted and so spiritual. You're always posting the most beautiful scriptures and beautiful, positive spiritual messages on social media. And I love you for that. Okay. That was our beautiful Tammy. Okay. We did gaze. So we're going to do hail now. Okay. Oh, hi, Kathy. Look who came in the room, guys. Kathy's Guided Light Tarot. So Kathy's here. Hi, Kathy. Love to see you. I'm glad you're here. Everybody send Kathy some good vibes and some positive energy and prayers. She's going through some health issues, and you and all the rest of us would think they were extremely serious. But Kathy takes everything with a grain of salt. She's so positive. She trusts her guidance and spirit around her, and she's going to come out okay. So it's just taking time. I hope you're feeling better now. Okay. Kathy, we'll talk again soon. Okay. So hail. If you're ready, you can go.
I'm ready. Shall I go, Brenda? Yeah.
Yes, please.
So, hail. The Dreamer card is your first card, the first card in the whole deck. This is you opening these doors of new opportunity. And this card says you are ready. It's about taking a leap of faith. Now, we can stand behind these doors of opportunity forevermore, but it's having the courage to open those doors, see what's on the other side. The Two of Wands is about working with somebody else. This is the card that says two heads are better than one. And when the two work together, that's where the success can be found. So this new opportunity, this new start could involve working alongside somebody else. So this is about choices, and this is the Two of Coins card. This is about balance as well. So when you are thinking about this new opportunity, make sure you consider work-life balance, financial balance. How much time are you giving away? How much time do you need? And take some time for yourself. All those things need considering. The final, no, I pulled two cards actually. The Queen of Teacups card comes in. This is absolutely lovely, absolutely personifying the energy of charity, humanity, and humility, and stepping up into that leadership role of helping other people feel so much better. And your final outcome card, 10 of Coins, is lovely. Happy home life, happy family life, happy work life, and financial security as well. So I hope that helps. I hope I didn't go too fast. But
No,
yeah,
you're beautiful.
looks
That
good.
was awesome. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go right on. I'm going to finish Hail, and then I'm going to go on to Alex Mulvey because he's made a super chat and he wants job and money. So Hail. Basically, you need to commend yourself here. You're walking in your garden abundance. This is a 9 of Pentacles. Often that has to do with entrepreneurship, success in business. And I always say this is a card that says keep your eyes open to when you go in that orchard. I always tell people, because I always see things hanging from the trees, and I see you walking and going to one tree, your favorite fruit. Don't do that. Keep your options open. You've got a whole orchard of different things to choose from, and that means you have a whole lot of things you can choose from as well. So 9 of Pentacles says get ready. You need to pat yourself on the back, but keep your eyes open. There could be something new coming in. You're moving in a new direction. This is the 6 of swords, and that means if anything was troubling you in the past, or you were in a situation, relationship, or some energy around you that wasn't working out for you and was disappointing, you've made that command decision to get in your boat and head towards a calmer shores. So there's always going to be challenges. In the perfect world, we wouldn't have that, but they won't be what you had to deal with in the past. Okay, things are going to improve for you. The King of Pentacles, yeah, Midas touch. You bet things are going to improve. I always call him the Midas touch king. This is about having confidence to walk through those doors of opportunity that will be presenting themselves to you. I see financial security as well. I often read this card intuitively. You could be dealing with situations, organizations, and institutions that have to do with lending and loaning money. Okay, so you could be dealing with, and that could be investments. That could be as simple as going to your boss to speak to your boss about money. It could be anything like that. But it works out for you because he is the Midas touch. He's calm, cool, and collected because things are going to work out. And I think that you'll find more security as well in the near future, possibly in the material part of your life. I hope that helps. Okay, so we're going to do Alex Mulvey, and he wants us to focus on job and money. Alex, you're a girl. Sorry, sweetheart. Yeah, I don't know why I'm calling you a guy. That's short for Alexander or Alex. Yes, you could be Alexandra. You could be, or just Alex. So I stand correct, sweetheart. Thank you so much for doing that. I just saw Alex and my brain went, male. It's not. I should see you in the picture. There you are, a beautiful woman with a baby in your arms. I'll be okay. Sorry, Alex. You would get paid more if you were a dude. No kidding. They got to change that. We were getting there, though. I always said when there is a female leader in every country in the world, our planet will heal because we are the givers of life. We don't take it. We're in the fields. We are in the battlefields, wiping up the blood. We're not out there killing. Right? So, yeah. Hi, Chris. No, these are general right now, Chris. If you want a personal one, you have to go down and make a donation. Okay. A minimum of $5 donation. So, yeah, we're just giving generals right now.
Okay. Shall I go with? Shall I go first, Brenda? Right. So, Alex, thank you. Page of Wands card. This is absolutely lovely. The pages all bring a message, and the Page of Wands is all about new information coming in for you. So it might be a new idea, it could be a new job, new opportunities, new information, positive news coming in for you. The 10 of Teacups here is about, it's the wishes fulfilled. It's the happy ever after card, happy family life, happy home life. So very much a card of success in that regard. So news, information that you need to pay attention to. Now, the 8 of Teacups card here is all about taking things a step at a time. And look, she's poised at the edge here. There's the success in the background, but she needs to take small steps to get there. So one step and then the next, and so on and so forth. So everything done in a measured, small steps to get you where you would like to go. The 10 of Pentacles says the situation is improving. Pulling the Oracle cards from the Time to Shine deck. The 4 of Wisdom, this is the Emperor card in traditional tarot, asks you to get organized, show those leadership qualities, make a plan, get organized, make a step-by-step plan. And when you do, the 6 of Action card, that's the victory card. That's enjoying the results of your hard work, victory and success. So information coming in, knowing that this is going to lead to absolute joy and happiness, but step-by-step planning and detailed planning will serve you very well. Know that the situation is improving, and when you do your mindfulness homework and get your little plan together, here's the victory and the success waiting for you. So I hope that's helpful for you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, the cards that I have for you, I pulled the first oracle message is believe in the impossible. Okay. So, you know, this is the blue moon. You know, sometimes in a blue moon, we get what we want. Pardon the pun. But this is saying that you need to keep yourself very positive and know that things can work out in your favor. I just got to write this down. Julia, welcome from the Rock, from Newfoundland. I had a girlfriend that was in, where is it? Yeah, it'll come to me. Anyway, she was in Newfoundland. She had 3 churches there. Okay, so Corner Brook. Boom, I got it. Okay, so Alex, my beautiful darling, you've got the Emperor. Stay logical and organized here. Don't you think this guy looks like John Legend? I love this Emperor in this deck. So this is all about you staying organized and logical. I think you're going to be in the seat of power. I do get the feeling, though, they're telling me you might have, in the back of your mind, you would love nothing more than to be your own boss and your employer. Okay. So keep that in mind, because you need to believe in the impossible. You might want to start setting yourself up for that. Whatever this is you have in your mind, Alex, to have your own business, or even if it's a side gig or a residual income, a passive income, don't be afraid to start those things moving forward. Before I ever left my hair salon, and I did it for 40 some odd years, that's what I did for a living, I made sure I set myself up here, right now, where I am with you, so that I wasn't sitting here not doing something with my life. And I started to do this on the side very gradually before I finally pulled the plug, and here I am. So set yourself up for your future, Alex. If you're thinking about wanting to do something, I don't care if you're selling jewelry, you make artwork, you do what I do, whatever the case is, you may be wanting to do this. There's going to be reason to celebrate something here for you. Okay. Something's going to make you happy. I don't know whether you're going to go to a Christmas party at work or in the office or whatever the case is. But often when we get the 4 of Wands, it means there's going to be celebration of something. I don't know whether you're thinking of buying a house, leaving your house where you are now, or wanting to renovate your house, but I see security there. I always look at the 4 of Wands around that tent as the foundation of a secure home life as well. Again, I read my cards intuitively too. Now, Anne had the 10 of Pentacles. Am I correct? I have the
10 of Teacups. Yeah, 10 of Teacups. That's the 10 of.
So do I. Okay.
Yeah, we have the Emperor as well.
Yeah. So we're getting a double message here that you have this ability to go after what you want. And this is your happy ever after card. Okay. So keep that in mind. You've got celebration, you've got happy ever after card, 10 of cups, home life, friendships, knowing that your cups are filling. There's going to be a rainbow after every storm. Keep that in mind and look forward to that. Ace of cups. Okay. You're going to love what you're going to be doing. Somebody could be coming forward, somebody new who may be coming in with something to add to the table of life that's going to make you feel wonderful. Okay. I always look at the Ace of Cups. They often talk about that meeting somebody new, somebody important comes in your life, but we're not doing a love reading. We're doing a financial reading here. And this has to do with loving what you do. And that's why you're going to celebrate and be happy. I always say to people, if you pick a vocation that you love, getting paid is a bonus because we love what we do. And we deserve to get paid, but that's just a bonus. When you love your job, you excel at it and you will succeed at it. Page of Wands comes in, brand new ideas coming into you, something that's going to be exciting. And maybe this is you beginning this new beginning here. You believed in the impossible. You've had these ideas of things that you've wanted to do, and life gets in the way, and families and all these things that might be out of our control. Sometimes we have to wait. And I tell people, don't be afraid of being a late bloomer. I never learned to ride a motorcycle till I was 55 years old, and I had 3 brand new motorcycles the first year I rode, and I rode with police people. I had to hold up my end of the deal. That was a dream of mine. And I crashed, I burned, I failed the test, but I went out after it again. So never be afraid to go after your passion, your goal, your job, your career, the project, the relationship, anything you want, because the impossible can happen. Okay. So these are all great cards, and had great cards on this. Very positive for you as well. Thank you so much, Alex, for your super chat and for coming into my room again. I've seen you before. You do come into my room and you're always very generous, and you do ask for readings. So I appreciate that very, very much. Okay. So we're going on to my list here. Where are we here now? We've got Heather Indigo. Here she is. Indigo. Look how pretty she is. I would kill to have her complexion. Got beautiful skin. Now, Heather is an artist. She has beautiful paintings. She does. Look her up, Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. She is on Facebook, and she's here on YouTube. And look her up because she does post some of her artwork there. She does readings. She does an awful lot of collaborations with other very good readers. And they talk about many different topics on her channel. So, and when she's out joining other people. So please give her a look too. Okay. Okay. So what are we going to pull for you, my darling? Let's see what we got here. All righty. Are you ready, Anne?
I'm ready. Shall I go?
You can, if you'd like. Sure.
Okay. So, first card, Queen of Pencils. This is very much an energy of out with the old and in with the new. It's a real spring cleaning vibe to it, this card. So, the Queen of Pencils here has absolutely no hesitation in moving on from things that are not working, moving forward with things which are working. So, out with the old and in with the new. 4 of Wands, reason to celebrate, you being appreciated for all that you are, everything that you do. And this card reminds you to say thank you and receive with grace and gratitude. It's very easy to always be the giver. And here you are. Time for you to receive. The Page of Wands brings in wonderful news of new opportunities, new ideas, new ways forward, new creative projects. So keep your eyes open for those. And the 7 of Pencils says it's time for you to focus on your plans and your needs now. Learn from the past, leave the old things behind. We've got that at either end of your reading here, with the Queen of Pencils saying out with the old. And this card here, the 7 of Pencils, says leaving the old behind and focusing on you now and your plans and where you want to go. And when you do that, your Oracle card from the Time to Shine deck, here you are. 9 of emotion, dreams coming true, and you jumping for joy. So thank you for that. I hope you've enjoyed that. And over to you, Brenda.
You couldn't have given her, you couldn't have given her a better reading, because I was listening to the cards coming in, and I love the Queen of Swords and all these letting go and moving on and concentrating on the new beginning. Okay, you've got what have we got here? Have faith in your dreams. Okay, you know what it is you want to do. Have faith. Thank you, sweetheart. I just text my husband to bring me a water. I didn't say bring me a water. I said, could you please bring me a water? So have faith in your dreams. Heather, I know you're getting up in your head with the stinking thinking that things aren't going to work out. And I know in the past you've had your major challenges, but try not to let that take over your beautiful, sweet demeanor. Keep thinking positive, because you need to have faith in your dreams. You know, you're thinking about the past. You're thinking about this isn't going to work out. But remember, you've got the prize right here. Don't be afraid. Let it go. This is the card that I always say is crying over spilt milk. Just wipe it up. This is going to pass too. This too will pass, because the 8 of Cups is saying you're going to be moving forward in a new direction. This is you leaving a situation, turning your back on it, and you're not going to have to go down that rabbit hole of unhappiness anymore. You've walked through the fire. You've learned from your challenges. You've dealt with an awful lot, Heather, and now you're able to see that the sun's going to shine again. Things are going to be better and brighter. Things are going to happen fast. I think you're going to see some action come in quicker rather than later. I know what we discussed today. So, just be careful. You might get something, you might get this wonderful idea or something being offered to you. Make sure you read between the lines and you're very careful before you agree to something. Because, I always love this card. He's running up the hill. His motorcycle's there. He has no idea what's on the other side, and he's going to jump on it, and he could be going over a cliff, right? So be prepared. Be careful not to sign your name to anything. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal without thinking about it. You may need guidance there. Ace of Pentacles, good news. We know that's good news about money. Okay. So the beginning of something coming in. I'm not going to get into windfalls and jackpots and things like that, but we all know that the Ace of Pentacles represents wonderful news coming in when it comes to have to do with the material part of your life. So it's the beginning of it. You're going to see something improve there for you. Okay. So I hope that helps, my beautiful friend. Okay. So coming in next, what have we got? We've got Mary Murphy. Mary, I need you to come and tell me you're still here, darling. If you're not, then we're going to move on to Colleen. And if you come back in, then you'll be next. Okay. So Colleen, I've got this list going on here. Just have to move back here to find you. Oh, hi, Heather. Heather M. Steves, Reverend Heather. I didn't see you come in. Heather does weddings and funerals and I don't know what all. She is a reverend here. Got to find you here, wherever you are. Colleen. I'd love to have the name up here so people know who I'm doing. Way back here. Where are you, Colleen? Well, Colleen, step forward if you're here and just say here so I know you're here, okay? Because I don't want to do a reading if you're not, because the room's full of people and they want a reading as well. Okay.
I think Colleen's here, Brenda.
Is she?
Yeah.
Going down here. Thanks, Colleen. Thank you, sweetheart, for coming forward. So that was easier, wasn't it? Okay, so Colleen, here we go with a little mini reading for you. It's just a general, okay? These are just generals I'm doing right now. If you have a specific question, finance, romance, anything that you want answered, you have to go down and hit that $sign, and minimum of $5, and you will get a mini reading from us. There's a bit of a delay here. Is there, Kathy? Are you outside, sitting out on a porch of yours again in California? Because sometimes you have an internet problem there that slows down, but I hope it's not us at this end. I just upgraded to better internet, so it better be better. But they told me it's going to take a week or two. I'm still on the screen. Yep. Oh, let's get you off the screen. Sorry. All right. I got to go back here to you. No. Go back, go back, go back. Sorry. She must be way back there. Keep saying show. So I got to find you where I can hide it. Hide. Here you are. I had to hide you. Sorry. Might be easier if I don't have you up there. Okay. So we're going on to do
Colleen.
Yeah. And Mary, if you're here, my darling, come back and let us know you're here. Okay. You're on the list. Yes, Heather. Reverend Heather Steves. Okay. If you're ready, go ahead.
Okay, Colleen. So your first card here, 5 of Teacups. This is all about moving on from the past. Acknowledging the past by all means. But look, our lovely angel on the card here, she's got her back to us and she's moving forward towards something positive. She's leaving these little teacups behind, and right in front of her are 2 full teacups and a full teapot. So moving forward towards abundance and positivity. The Chariot card is next. This is a quick move forward, so things could happen quite quickly. This also reminds you that when things move forward quickly, make your move with balance and with discipline. So you need to think things through. Just take a deep breath. Yes, make your move. Yes, it could be fast, but as we like to say here in Yorkshire, just go steady. This is about learning from experience, taking all that wisdom and knowledge with you, and you now focusing on new plans and new ways forward. And the final card, King of Pencils, this could be you stepping up into this leadership role, very much an energy of teaching, mentoring, giving sound, sensible, well thought out advice. If that isn't you stepping up doing that, somebody there to help you with this move forward. But without a doubt, a very positive and very quick move forward for you. So I hope that's helpful.
Hang on here. Okay. Yeah. Heather, go to the bottom and hit the $sign and it'll guide you to how you can go pay for it. Okay. Thanks, Tammy. Okay. Coming in now for Colleen. Colleen, you've got the High Priestess. You're going to have to do the research, looking into something. You could be finding out a secret in the background. If you're finding out some information, keep it to yourself. Don't go out there and let everybody know about it yet. Okay. This is about you being careful, being able to get information in the background that's going to be important. The 3 of Pentacles comes in and says you could be working with a good team of people. People around you that are going to support you, that have the same likes and dislikes that you do to go towards the same goal. Don't be afraid to stand up on your platform, your podium, and convey and preach, teach information to other people, because you have a lot to give. Coming in next, you have the Chariot. Yeah. Fast moving action. Didn't you have that one as well? I thought.
Yep.
Yeah. So you could be going the distance here, traveling and going the distance towards your goals, charging towards them. I often look at this guy and I always say he knows there's risks, he knows there's challenges and consequences, but he goes in with an open mind, feels positive, and comes out the champion. Okay. Those are your cards. I hope they help, Colleen. Okay. We've got Tammy Bambi. She's made a donation. Am I going to lose my apartment? Oh gosh, Tammy, I hope not. Did I not do something and see you relocating though? I don't know. But anyway, let's see what we've got here. She wants to know if she's going to be having to move. Oh, Colleen, it resonates. Thank you very much, sweetheart, for that vote of confidence, because this is just basically a general. Okay, so, but Tammy, we want to see what's going to happen here. How you doing, Anne? You okay?
I'm doing fine. Yep, I'm just got 3 cards here. Yep. We're good. Just take one of those. Oh, lovely. Right. So, Tammy, Queen of Pencils card comes up first for you. This is the spring cleaning card. Out with the old, in with the new. It's very much bringing in things that are working and leaving behind anything that isn't working. The Queen of Pencils is very logical, very clear thinking, very straightforward. If you wanted to talk to anybody who would tell you like it is, this Queen of Pencils is the person to do that. Your second card, the Hermit card, is about you stepping up, shining your light in the world, being that beacon of help and hope to other people. And the Nine of Coins is the final card I have for you. And this is about you enjoying the results of your hard work, taking some time out, really enjoying a little bit of me time. So if I was to answer your question, am I going to lose my apartment? No, I don't think you are, but I think there will be some changes and leaving behind what isn't working anymore. You standing in your light, standing in your truth. And when you do, things looking a whole lot better. And the Six of Life here from the Time to Shine deck is about new abundance coming in. This is often very much a new job, things that you've been wanting, things that you've been hoping and dreaming of. So wonderful opportunities coming in for you. And there could be some changes where you move forward in the direction that you want to go.
Okay, beautiful. Well, Tammy, you're getting up in your head and you're definitely worrying about this situation. This is, step out of your way, step out of your head, because there might be a choice coming in. You might feel as though you're at a crossroads here. Do I go this way or do I go that way? Make sure you do your research first, because I think you're going to be making a decision here to move on. King of Swords says you could be, I'm seeing signing a lease or something somewhere new, but you could be getting some legal representation to find out what your rights are, where you are now. But however, this is the card of distance. This is the card of look, the Six of Cups. Contacting somebody from a distance or somebody from your past. I think if you do move, you might be thinking about leaving and going somewhere out of your area. But you know what? You've got the World card, and the World card is that card that says you're going to have achievement and success, but you're also going to see you're going to be traveling. I do see a move eventually, and trust me, you've got the Six of Wands. You're definitely going to find that it's going to be a better move. It's going to be happier for you. It's going to be successful, and you're going to feel good about it. So are you getting evicted? No, but I think, excuse me, you have been thinking about moving yourself, and you haven't, gainfully gone out there and researched it. I think you're going to do that. Okay. I think you're wanting to relocate because you feel insecure where you are now. Okay. So, Reverend Heather, you couldn't go down there and just hit that button. It's a lot easier than having to go, but you're in Canada here. Okay. So that's whoops. I wasn't dyslexic and write it backwards, which I do a lot. It's spelled just like this, Reverend Heather. So that's my email if you want to do a direct e-transfer. So thank you very much, darling, because it does save on the money that PayPal takes off of me. Okay, and YouTube. Okay, so no, you're not losing your apartment per se, but I think you've been thinking about, Tammy, relocating on your own. Just like Anne said, and also Kathleen is out here, and she's reading intuitively as well. Okay. So thank you, Tammy, very much. So where are we going on now? We're going on to Mary Murphy hasn't come back, so I don't know if she left me. We've got Christine. Where the heck is my Damara?
Damara's here.
Yeah. Did Damara do a super chat? No. Damara. We're going to do Damara.
Damara?
Yeah. Oh, we did Damara. You know why? We did Damara because she is a member on my channel. We did her way back. Damara, come back and tell me if I'm right. Okay. Because I think we did a reading on you because I was doing all the members and I crossed your name off. So let me know if we did because I thought we did. Could be wrong. Do you remember doing Damara?
No.
No. Okay. She said, great. So I don't think we did you, Damara. Yes or no? I don't think we did you. We didn't do a reading on you. For some reason, I think I crossed it off and thought we did. And if we haven't, we're going to do a reading on you now. Okay. We're going to give you your cards for being in the room. Okay. So come back and let me know.
Okay. So reading for Damara.
Yeah, we're going to do Damara.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, we got to get together again too, Kathy. We will. I'm going to be getting together with Pisces intuitive readings as well. Jane, she's contacted me and wants me to go live with her as well. I feel so privileged. I have a little list of names of people who want me to be with them. And I feel so blessed to have you guys want me to do that.
Okay. Do you want to go, Brenda?
Nope. You go ahead. I'm just
okay.
Now.
All right. Damara. First card, 7 of coins. Now, this is the card of seeds well planted. It's doing the groundwork, taking those first tiny little action steps to get you moving forward. And then this card says, don't worry, because the success will come in divine and appropriate timing. The Page of Teacups brings in a message of appreciation, of love. So it could be an old-fashioned letter, it could be a WhatsApp or an email. This is a lovely message of appreciation coming in. It also reminds you to trust your intuition. It's there to help you. It's strong. You need to listen to that, because the King of Wands is the next card. Now, this king absolutely personifies confidence, success, very much the entrepreneur, very much the business person. Very often coming in to help other people now. So this could be you stepping up, helping other people, teaching, mentoring, helping them move forward. Or it could be somebody with all of these expertise in business coming in with a plan on how to help you. Be very clear in your conversations with them. Listen and speak. Make sure that you clearly understand one another, because discussion and conversation and clear communication are really important. You may need to stand up for yourself a little bit. It's absolutely fantastic to do that. Being assertive and being kind at the same time will always work. And time to focus on your needs and your plans. Where do you want to go now? What do you want to leave behind? Where do you want to go? And what is going to suit you best? So I hope that made sense. Start those plans, start moving, listen to this intuition, the how-to plan, the business plan coming in. Be crystal clear in your communication. Be assertive when you need to be. And time to focus on where you want to go. So I hope
it sounds like Tamara to me. Tamara, you got the Justice card. If you've had an issue with anything legal or someone who might have been misjudging you, guess what? you're going to find that you're going to come out ahead. Justice is going to be waved in your favor. And it could be anything. It could be a disagreement. It could have been a conversation with somebody where there's been some misrepresentation or things out of context. Okay. The high priestess says you hear the truth about a situation, though. You find out a secret. If you're planning something, keep it close to your chest. Don't let everybody or the powers that be know what you're doing yet until you're 100% sure. You've had to stand in your corner and defend it. 7 of Wands, okay? For whatever reason, you've stuck to your guns. And I think that's why you're going to find you're going to have a reason here to celebrate. You've got the 3 of Wands, a sisterhood, getting together with those that you want to be around to celebrate a situation here, okay? You're going to find that you're going to be getting out there and having a celebration. But also the 3 of Cups has to do with an event. You could be going to a baby shower, a wedding, any occasion, a birthday, whatever. You could be celebrating as well. The Magician shows me that you have all the resources at your fingertips, all that you need to move forward and manifest your dreams. And the outcome card you've got is a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Things are going to work out in your favor. Wow. I love it. Those are your cards, Tamara. They're all positive. They sound great. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. So we're going to go back to Mary Kath because she was way up on the list by her mother and I lost track of her. So I didn't want to leave her out. So Mary Kath, these are your cards, sweetheart. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what we have here for you. Okay, go ahead. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. Mary Kath, 10 of Wands. First card. Difficult times, challenging times are over with. Now, this card just reminds you to be mindful. Have a break, have a rest. Do what the angel's doing here. Get your feet up, have a cup of tea and a chocolate biscuit, and just get those energy levels back up. So time to rest, time to relax, and know that the stressful, busy times are over with. The 10 of Teacups is lovely. This is the happy ever after card, happy family life, happy home life, really quality time spent with loved ones. And the 8 of Wands says expect to get busy. This is things taking off, lots going on in the best way all at once, and you juggling more than one thing at once. When you do, and when it gets really busy, choose carefully. If there's lots up in the air, there's lots to choose from, just step back and look at all your options first and then decide. There's never going to be a better opportunity for you to brew a pot of tea and just think everything through carefully. And I pulled an oracle card at the end, and it's lovely because it's the same card, different deck. Happy family life, emotional fulfillment, and rewarding relationships. So all lovely cards for you. Just remember, go steady and think it all through.
Wow. Thank you, Anne. Okay. So right now you've got your emotions are running high right now. Mary Kath, I think that you've had the ability to be strong and, you know, now you're starting to feel things are starting to affect you. There, you know, the 7 of Swords shows up, and that's a card of deception and deceit. The liar, the cheater, you know, the wolf in sheep's clothing, somebody that pulls the wool over your eyes, or somebody who was dishonest. I think that there's, you know, I always say they get caught at the end of the day. You're almost also with this card, it's like you're making a break for it. You want to, I think you're wanting a holiday is what they're telling me, Mary Kath, but beware of this sheep wolf in sheep's clothing. I think this person, whoever it was, it created an issue. Justice is going to be served. Okay. I hear the gavel go down and It's karmic justice. So something's going to come down that's going to work out for somebody who's been taken advantage of by this deception card. Page of Pentacles says things are going to work out financially. Okay, if you've had any issues to do with money or you've been concerned about finances, you're going to hear good news. It's a solid new beginning for everybody and for you right now. But right now, I see your emotions are running high. Okay, so you could be, there could be a new opportunity that's going to come into you in the near future that has to do with making more income. So there could be something new coming in for you as well. But beware of this wolf in sheep's clothing, whether this is somebody you met, somebody at work, somebody you know who's that's close to you that's had to deal with this emotion. Justice, like I say, is going to come down. Karmic justice is going to come in at the end of the day. And usually I see that happening in your favor. Okay. So thank you very much, Mary Kath, for hanging in to get that message. You're probably not at all that excited about the message I just gave you. I think Anne's was much nicer. Okay, so I need to know if Mary Murphy's in the room. She hasn't answered me, or Christine's in the room. Come on, guys, let me know if you're in the room because, yeah, it is interesting. Mary Kath, I know, crazy, but I think it's about somebody else that this was coming through, and you've been very concerned about being strong for somebody because of this. Okay. Okay, so I need to know who's in the room. Just come in and say here. So because we still have quite a a bunch of people in here still. I know that Kathy is here. And Julia Rock, you're here. Okay. So yeah, you're near the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna go in here with Kathy right now. Doug's still here. Okay, good. So I'm going to write that down here. Doug's here. Doug's here. Kathy's here. Julia's here. Yeah. Okay. So right now we're going to do Kathy's guided light tarot. Okay. Oops. Heather, yes, I do. It's under Medicine Woman. But it's not spelled like that. Okay. Medicine Woman is spelled this way. Okay. Heather, it's designed that way for a reason. Okay. So but I can't get into it right now. Okay. So Kathy, here you are, my darling. Okay. Let's pull some cards on you and see what the universe has to say. Yeah. Kathy's, you're right in sync with us, but we're not in the kitchen sink. We're in the SINC. Teasing her. Oh, Kathy, I love you. You know, you're on my ceremony of prayer for your health. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Kathy. Okay. So the first card is the Justice card. So this is absolutely lovely. This is you moving forward with those lovely qualities of fairness, of wisdom, and letting those guide the way. The 9 of Wands is about you staying focused, staying motivated. It's the card of persistence and determination. And this card says, keep going. You have got this. The 8 of Pencils follows on beautifully from that with the lovely message saying, oh, yes, I can. Now, on the card, look, she's just about to pop this balloon that's full of negative thoughts with a pin because this new delivery has come saying, oh, yes, I can. So a lovely positive mindset there. And you being in the lovely position to receive. This is you receiving. It's a card of happiness, receiving with grace and gratitude, realizing how far you've come, realizing how well you're doing. And the final card, the Queen of Coins, the beautiful energy surrounding this card is happy home life, happy family life. Very much an energy of making sure that those around you feel loved and cared for and have everything they need. But happiness and joy very much connected with home life, family, and those loved ones around you. So keep going. You've got this. Oh, yes, you can, is your mantra this week.
All right, Kathy. Well, we know you, when you get something in your head, you stick to it. And I see your energy is gaining momentum. You're getting better. You know, you've had this ongoing battle, right? With the 9 of Wands. It's a struggle for you, but you know what? I always say this is a wounded warrior. You don't give up. And that's why everything starts to work out in your favor. You've got the Page of Cups coming in here. Okay. This is, you know, somebody around you that brings in love and comfort and kindness to you. This person can bring you time, effort, and support. They have this wonderful, youthful aspect about them around you. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that you know around you as well, that's there to support you. It could be a very good friend. I see it as a male. Next to that is a Page of Swords, seeing the truth in a situation. Something might be delayed, Kathy, and it could have to do with your situation. It's just going to take time here. There's going to be some delays to your plans right now. But that's okay. There's a reason for everything, but keep up your curiosity and your intuition and keep your resilience up and keep focused on this situation, because you know, the squeaky hinge gets the grease, right? So the Tower comes in and something's going to suddenly shift and change. There could be something new, a new process, a new test, a new procedure that could be coming into you. And it's going to change things drastically. I see this is going to be a new beginning. And it's, you know, the building blocks for a better situation in your life, and expect this sudden change to happen soon. Okay. The King of Cups comes in, getting very good, generous, and helpful, loving, compassionate information from this king. Again, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or not. But this person goes with the flow. This person has a clear sight line of what they've got planned for you. And they come in and they're trustworthy, and they have this wealth of information that you can trust coming in. Okay. This is a mature person, someone around you that's going to come in with some heartfelt information to help you with the situation. Okay. And I'm not getting into it. You and I know what it is. Okay. Because we're out in open air. And when I've done private readings on you, I try to keep those things private. That's how I work. Okay. That was Kathy. Right. Kathy, you let me know. You let me know when you're tired and you want to go. Okay. Anne?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Honestly. Yeah.
She's
Sorry.
fine. She's
Got my
good.
cup of tea.
All right. She's got her cup of tea there. She's good. Earl Grey. Okay, Doug. Let's see what we've got for Doug. Thank you, Doug. You're such a great follower of mine as well. You leave me comments, and you try to come into my room when you can catch me and follow me wherever I go. So please support Anne here. I bring Anne out here because I'm really wanting to see her counts go up, her subscribers. You know, we tell everybody, all these YouTube creators out here doing different things, it's free. Just click the subscribe and that bell and make it ring. And then you'll know when we're out here and when we're putting our videos out there. And you have that ability to unsubscribe anytime you want. That's free too. But please support my beautiful friend Anne, because I'm trying to get her up to 1,000 subscribers, and she's worthy of it. She needs to get it. So please do that. Okay, guys? Just subscribe.
So thank you, Doug, as well, because he very, very kindly leaves me some lovely comments on my channel.
Yeah, isn't he such a nice guy?
Really appreciate that.
So he's probably subscribed to you if he's doing that.
Oh, yes. Yes, he is.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
So, Doug, first card, the Justice card. This one keeps flying out for everybody tonight. This is about you following your moral compass, moving forward, embracing those lovely qualities of honesty and integrity and fairness, and allowing those to lead the way, because you're going to get very busy. The 8 of Wands here, look. It's a card of juggling lots of different things. And this card shows up sometimes if things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit stalled. Not anymore. You're going to get quite busy with lots up in the air all at once in the best way. The 6 of Teacups is a card of the past. So this might be something or somebody from the past coming back across to meet up with you. But generally, this card is all about you doing what you've always wanted to do. And it might be this opportunity coming round again when perhaps first time it wasn't the right time, or just things weren't going to work just right then. Keep your eyes open, because this time the timing might be so much better. The Magician card comes in and says, you've got everything you need. You can do this. Time to not just take that leap of faith. This card says you are ready and you can do this. Get a plan together. Get plan A and plan B together. That's what the Knight of Coins says. So don't just try to sort of wing it and hope for the best. This is the card of a detailed plan. And that's just what you need to be mindful of. That's your mindfulness homework. When you take notice of that, the Ten of Pencils says, situation improving and things looking up. So make your plan, get your details ready. Something might be coming round for a second time. It might be just the right time now. And expect to get busy. So I hope that helps. Thank you.
That's beautiful. Okay, Doug, you got the card. What do you need to release? All right, think about that, because here comes your Queen of Swords. Getting rid of what no longer serves you, cleaning house, walking away from unfulfilling situations, energy, jobs, career, relationships, something that isn't working in your favor, something that, you realize you're going to cut it out and you're going to go on your own and go forward. The High Priestess says you could be hearing about a secret or something in the background that's made you leave a situation, and you're going to go out on your own to do something. But the Ace of Cups says you're going to love what you do. Okay. The Ace of Cups is all about perhaps meeting somebody new, someone who you connect with. You could be reconnecting with someone that you cared very, very much for, but also this is looking at things on a heart level, an emotional level. And, the Ace of Cups is new beginnings and new relationships. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic one. It can be a new one, but it's about love and happiness for a situation as well. It's a card of fertility and new beginnings. It's beautiful. The Temperance says you need to be balanced, though. Okay. You're not quite there. Slow down. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't go charging in headstrong towards something without being prepared. This is about patience and peace and doing things in moderation, being balanced, right? As you're releasing something, you've got to think about where you're going to be after you let that go. You've got the Ten of Cups. This is where you're going to be happy ever after. So making these major decisions here to cut something out, to discontinue something, to clean house about a situation, that you finally have come with that insight with the High Priestess to do that. But keep your secrets to yourself right now. If you're in the process of leaving a job or leaving a relationship or leaving a situation, you're still in the planning process because you got that Temperance card there, okay? But I think at the end of the day, you're going to find you're going to be much happier with this Ace of Cups because you made this decision. And the Ten of Cups says, you're making the right one. So I hope this helps, Doug. Okay. Thank you very much for coming in. Okay. So we've got Heather, Reverend Heather M. Steves, and she wants a general. I asked her, she said she wanted a general. Yeah, the time was 444, wasn't it? So she wants a general. Here we go. Okay. Thank you. You finally got in there, did you, Heather? I'm sorry, it was confusing. Yes, medicine woman is spelled differently. Like Taro is spelled differently on my site. It's Taro and not Tarot. And the reason for that is I couldn't get that because someone else had jumped in ahead of me. So we just change a letter and it all works out. And people seem to find me anyway. And my medicine woman, Andre's French, and he spelt it that way. And I felt like it was a good omen to leave it. So I left it spelt that way. But it's not spelt the proper way in English.
Okay. Okay, Heather, shall I go? Brenda, are you good with that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, lovely. Heather, first card, 9 of Pencils. This card says, stay positive and focus on what could go right. Now, very often we're programmed to do just the opposite. So stay positive, focus on what could go right. The Queen of Teacups shows up next. Now, the lovely energy that surrounds this card is one of humanity, humility, charity. It's caring for other people and making them feel so much better, making sure you care for you first. So self-care is to be just thought about, but very much stepping into this role of charity, helping other people, making sure they feel loved, cared for, and their needs are met. Make sure you stand back and look at the whole picture. Don't be too focused in one direction that you miss a golden opportunity right beside you. So just be a little bit mindful of that, just to step back, look at the bigger picture, and then it's time to move on. Time to move on towards something positive, acknowledge the past, but definitely a move forward. Leaving behind anything that's weighing you down or holding you back. This card again says focus on positivity and self-belief. Now, there's a little bit of homework for you to do there in that respect, in the mindfulness part of the reading. But the Empress card is about you then getting busy with new ideas, busy with projects. Look, she's got her sleeves rolled up, she's got her apron on, and she's busy. So lots going on and a wonderful new opportunity for you. You stepping through that door of opportunity. So I hope that helps. Stay positive, stay grounded. Self-belief is important, very much. And this doesn't surprise me, the lovely energy of humanity, charity, helping other people, moving on and making sure you're not missing a golden opportunity. So just have a good look right around. Don't miss that opportunity, because when you find it, here you are walking through these doors. A lovely leap of faith and a walk in a new direction. So I hope that's helpful.
Okay, I'm going to start with Reverend Heather M. Steves as well. But before I do, I want to let you know that we're shutting the list down now, and we have been out here for an hour and a half. It's almost an hour and a half. And I want to thank all of you for supporting us here today, and we're sending you love and blessings. So we're going to finish off here with Reverend Heather M. Steves. And this is what I've got. You've got balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon and Pisces. So how apropos, Reverend Heather, you would get that balance, spirituality, and practicality. You've got the Hierophant. I always refer to the Hierophant as a church, higher self, connecting, bringing new people of spiritual aspects into our life. You could be joining more groups. You could be getting involved in a spiritual group, but you're looking at things like the church and traditional, institutions right now. You have those conventional and traditional values right now. You could be conducting weddings, anything to do with religion right now. I know that you said you have that ability to do all of that. You're working on it. You might have put out a proposal, a job resume, or an idea out there to the powers that be, and you're waiting. And this is, you've invested your time into something here. And the Seven of Pentacles says, be patient. Whatever you've done right. And your chances are you're going to see that your hard work is going to pay off. You are the star. So keep, they're telling me you need to keep yourself out there, keep current, showcase yourself, get out there and network so that people know who you are and what you have to offer. If you're wanting to set something up here where you're going to be busy working, doing what you love, and that is your spiritual part of your life, you're going to get recognition here. You are the headliner. You're very good at what you do, Heather, they're telling me. So don't be afraid. Keep going out there after your goals. You are a star. The Page of Cups says something new is going to come in here, youthful aspects, new beginnings. This Page of Cups comes in. It could be somebody in your life that you're going to start off a different different, taking a relationship to a different level. It doesn't mean you're going to, have a romantic situation with this person, but this page is loving and kind and comes in with wonderful, useful ideas, time, effort, support, perhaps going to be helping you. I often look at this page as it could be a youth, a son, somebody around you like that. The Ace of Cups says life is good. Okay. Ace of Cups is happiness, love, all of those beautiful feelings here right now. So I think that, you're trying to balance spirituality and practicality right now. I think you need to keep moving forward. Definitely this is your calling, Heather. This is your calling. So don't be afraid. You're very good at what you do. And if you're wanting to be busier in your spiritual part of your life, keep focused on that. And I think you're going to find you're going to be happy. Okay. So I hope that helped. Thank you so much for your super chat. So, and it's always such a fantastic pleasure to be out here with you. We're down to 6 people now, but we had a nice full room, and all the people that come into our room are beautiful people, beautiful souls. And so, I hope you get a few more subscribers because you work with me. You deserve every bit of it. And yeah, I love you to pieces. So on that note, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. And as we start into a new week, we send you lots of love and many blessings. And we'll see you soon. So stay in the room.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you in a second, Anne.